if we consider the topics for tonight, they're going to be as follows. We're going to look at prescription drugs and legal and illegal possession of those sorts of drugs. We're going to be looking at, quite often actually, at the Misuse of Drugs Act 1971, but in particular at classes, what we call classes of drugs, classes A, B and C, which are probably the most common classes that a lot of you will be working with. We are going to consider the whole issue of possession of drugs and what it means, what sort of offences are created, and what kind of defences defendants might have to those sorts of offences. And also, we're going to have a look at penalties dished out by the police and courts for offences of possession. And then towards the end of the webinar, we're going to have a look at the beginnings of a glossary that I have started creating around this area, around this subject area. I add to it every now and again, and I would strongly advise all of you out there to create subject matter glossaries, whether you're translators or interpreters or, like myself, both, because you can always add to them and update them for all the jobs that you carry out. And you don't have to start from zero if you've got your glossary in place. And I certainly have numerous glossaries, parts of cars and all sorts of weird and wonderful subjects that I've accumulated over the years. But certainly drugs has been quite a major part of my public service interpreting. It always seems to, drugs, legal and illegal, creep in somewhere. And then finally, we're going to be looking at resources.